So we want to see the introduction part of it. This is a Tally software. And have you ever, you said you have never seen it or you have never worked on it? Okay. So let me share my screen so that we can see the introduction part of it. So Tally look like this one. This is a Tally, ETR4. So that's a Tally. So once you open it, it will give you the file, this file. So I have already opened mine. So let me share the one I have already opened. That one I have already opened that one. It's a Tally, ERP9. So once you have opened it, it will give you a setup window like this one. So this is a setup window. And so you have to, we don't need to activate this one. So you come direct to work in educational mode. So once you click educational mode, just click educational mode. It will give you the option either silver or gold. So let's use the gold. Have you seen it now? So once you click that one, it will give you the file you have already created. Like for instance, I have created one which is called Rono Limited. So to create a new one, you say you click company information or these are this. So you click the company information or you press F3, that is the shortcut key. So once you click the company information, it will give you this this small window here. I hope you are seeing that small window. You are seeing that? Are you seeing that small window, the company information? Okay, so if you are seeing that now, you click create a company. So once you click the create the company, this window will now pop up. So you can see the director is a username. It will show you the location of this file of Tally. Now you can write the name. So let me write, I will use your name as the company, Dominic. So that's your, let's say that's Dominic Limited. That's your company name. And you, so Tally is somehow different. You use the enter to enter to the next step. So you can say PO Box 5 something that one, Kisumu. So we are setting the background information of the company. Then you say, you can see the in a country we have the option. That one is the UK. That's the origin of UK. So you write K for Kenya and it will give you this option. So you select Kenya. Then you key in enter. Now, so if you have this information, you can fill in, but so we don't have currently. So we move on by clicking enter. Now here is the date, the financial year from, and the books begin from. The book begin from, let's use the current date, today date. So we say the 1st October. Say 1st October 2020, and then you click enter. So it will, so the book of the financial year actually went, now you are preparing your books of account. Then you key in enter. You can see the base currency symbol is Kenyan shillings because we set up our country to be Kenya. Let me take this. So it will ask you, do you want to accept? You say yes. Now we have formed the company. That is the Dominic. So you can see it is under, it is active. It is bold in black. And like unlike Rono Limited. So this one is now is active. So that's the first step, how to create the company file. So the next step is now, once you create the company file, you must have the ledger. So we have ledgers, the cash types of, yes? Do you have a question? Okay, so we have the ledgers, the cash ledgers, we have the petty cash, and then we have the general ledger. So here now we are creating the general ledger, the general ledger, the specific ledgers. We have the account receivable, account payable. Those are the types of ledgers. So now here we want to create the ledger. So if you want to create the ledger under the Dominic company, you go to gateway. So the gateway now will give you the account information. This is where you can now create the ledgers. Inventory information is, so if you click here, you can see we have the ledgers. So that's where you create the account. Ukikuja kwa information, inventory information, this is where you create your stock part or stock item and the unit of measure. The next one is accounting vouchers. So if you are making a transaction, you are selling, you are making payment, the journal entry, all that you do under the transaction, under accounting vouchers. Once you click that one, it will give you this window here. So you can select either inventory, the contra settlement, the receipt, the channel, the sales, the purchase. Obviously, the payment F5 is now currently the one which is active. As you can see in our, that one is active. As you can see in our window, that is the payment. Okay, so to go back in your laptop, you key in ESC, you go back to the window home. Now, so since this is an introduction, tomorrow we will do a transaction. I want we create I want we capture only the ledger. So like bank account, the cash, asset, we create the asset account and the liability and the equity account. So now we are creating the ledgers account. So you go to account information, you click ledger, you say create single ledger. So let's say we are creating bank. So you write bank, you key in enter, and so you can write the bank. Let's say we are creating ledger bank. Here is KCB. So that under you can see that's the account capital. You select here bank account, you click bank, and then you key in enter. Down there is opening balance. So this bank account has how much the opening balance. So you just, if we say 90,000, that is the opening balance. You can see it is now debit side. So you key in enter. So the next one is the petty cash. You cannot use the cash account. So the cash, if I write cash here and say enter, you can see the message is giving me the error, duplicate entry. So meaning the cash and bank is the same thing. So you change the name, that one. So you change it, if you want to use you change it to a petty cash. And you say petty cash and a bank. Okay. The opening balance, let's say 10,000. So the next one is the motor vehicle. So you can write motor vehicle. Motor vehicle, you say, so motor vehicle, you change account type here to the fixed asset. So you select fixed asset, key in enter. The opening balance, let's say we have 40,000 for this. Otis Motor Vehicle, and then you key in enter. The next one is let's say we have stock. So you write stock. So you change fixed asset to current word to current asset. And say okay, enter. The opening balance of 5,000. The next one is that we have the creditors. So creditors is the current liability. You change that one. Let's say we had 4,000. Next one is capital. So you write capital. And under you change account to capital account. Let's say of 150,000. The credit. Now we have done with how to generate a trial balance or to capture the trial balance item, how to create to use ledgers. Now you can go back and view your report. So you go back to click get Tally Gateway or Gateway of Tally, and you say display. If you click display, you will click trial balance, and you can see now you right click that one to show. You can see we have the capital of 150. The current asset we have creditors of 40,000. Fixed asset we have motor vehicle of 40. Current asset we have bank and stock. So our difference, which is 9,000. That is our difference. So that now can't be it can be the capital, the accumulated fund. So that's the difference. So that's how we capture the opening balances or the from the ledger books. That makes that's now make the introduction part. So make sure now tomorrow you arrange yourself first, or then we do now at one transaction from the start to the end. I will, if you make payment earlier, then I will prepare transactions, then I send you, you work on that, right? Are we in agreement? So, okay, so if you can't do before that, and now we can start. We will now talk on, we will now agree on time. So allow me to end this introduction part. I hope you have seen, so that we will talk. Do you have do you have laptop? So if you have, do you have the software, this software? So if you don't have the software, we can't talk. We see how I can install for you, and then we see the charges. So thank you. Let's meet tomorrow.